So this diagram here, we've got some information that we need to label in our diagram. Angle F is 110 degrees, angle B is 80 degrees, and H is 74. So the first thing we need to know is, well, how big is this interior angle E? Because it's a quadrilateral, we know that the sum of its interiors is 360. Okay, so what I already have, I have 110, I have 80, and I have 74. If I add that all up, that's 264. So if I do 360 minus 264, that leaves me with 96 degrees for this one up here. Okay, so if that one is 96 degrees, then the exterior together, these two have to be supplementary. They are a linear pair. So the measure of angle 1 is 180 minus 96, which is 84. Okay, so we can have problems that are a little more like this. In what polygon is the measure of each interior angle equal to the measure of each exterior? Well, an interior and an exterior, one interior, one exterior, are a linear pair. So they have to add up to 180. If they are equal, the only way to have two angles that are equal that add up to 180 is if you have 90s. Now, if we have an angle that's 90, then the exterior angle is also 90. So it's only in rectangles and squares where that happens. Okay? But then if we come down here, well, what about if the measure of the interior is twice as big as each exterior? So again, I'm just going to draw one. There's other polygon out here. I don't know what it is yet. And here's my exterior. Okay, so if my exterior is 1x, if the interior is twice that, that's 2x. So again, they're a linear pair, so one interior and one exterior have to add up to 180. So 3x is 180. And then when I divide both sides by 3, x is 60. So if this is 60, this is 120. So we know that. But if we need the number of sides, remember the sum of the exteriors is 360. So the number of sides is going to be 360 divided by one exterior, which is 6. So it will be a hexagon. Okay. Now if we have a parallelogram, and we'll get more specific about parallelograms in the next chapter, but so what we know is these opposite angles are the same, but it's a quadrilateral. Again, it's 4 sides. The sum of the interior angles is 360. Okay. So basically I need to add all of this up. So if I add that all up, 11x plus 5x plus 5x plus 11x, that's 32x plus, I've got plus 4 and plus 4, so plus 8 has to equal 360. So when I subtract 8 from both sides, I have 352. I divide by 32, I get x equals 11. Now I can plug that back in. 5 times x, so 5 times 11. These two are 55s. Okay, so the measure of angle T is 55. The measure of angle R is 55. Now if I do 11 times 11 plus 4, just plugging in x in there, 121 plus 4 is 125. So the measure of angle U is 125, and the measure of angle S is 125. So this one, find the value of x in the diagram. Well, these are all external angles. These are all external angles. If they were internal angles, we'd have to use that formula of n minus 2 times 180. But the nice thing is, the sum of the exteriors, it doesn't matter how many sides it has. Always 360. always 360. So I really just need to add these all up. 5, 10, 14, 19, 23, 29, 31. Okay. And then plus 5, minus 6, minus 5. I need to add up all of these. Plus 5 and minus 5 is nothing. I think it's minus 12. That has to equal 360. When I add 12 to both sides, now when I divide by 31, I'm going to get x equals 12. So that's the nice thing about that diagram. So for any other, if you need interiors, you need to use that n minus 2 times 180. If you need sum of the exteriors, those are your two important formulas. So depending on what kind of polygon you have, those are the two important formulas from this section.